On China, US warships are now transiting the Taiwan Strait. Reports say President Biden is also preparing to announce what could be $1 billion arms sale to Taiwan. This, of course, follows Speaker Pelosi's visit to Taiwan. Do you think it will deter China in any way?
Well, I think it's a step in the right direction, and I strongly supported Speaker Pelosi's visit. She's a Democrat, of course, but it was the right thing to do. I have long advocated over 20 years now full diplomatic recognition by the United States of the government on Taiwan. It's a state by any international law definition. I think strategic ambiguity has outlived its utility, and I think the real path to stability and peace in East Asia and Southeast Asia is to make it clear that Chinese belligerence is completely unacceptable.
How do you see the US-China relationship evolving from here as well, given this most recent provocation? Beijing clearly concerned about the US support for Pelosi's visit, perhaps not in the lead up to her visit, but in the aftermath. She seems to have come out on top here.
Yeah. Well, I think the Chinese are threatened by Taiwan. They're threatened by the idea that people can govern themselves. It's a thought that existed in Hong Kong for a number of years, too, until the government in Beijing crushed that idea in violation, by the way, of its international agreement with the United Kingdom. The future of Chinese-American relations are really in Chinese hands. We're content, I think, to try and work peacefully with Beijing. That doesn't seem to be their intent. I think if they wanted to do something constructive, one thing that would be very important would be to stop stealing the intellectual property of the United States, Japan, Europe, and others, something they've been doing for decades. Respect intellectual property and move in conformity with the international norms of doing business, which a lot of us thought they were going to do when they joined the World Trade Organization over 20 years ago, but which they have done the exact opposite of.